Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, here the Master of Hoppets. And today we're going to be looking at a beer sent to me from BelgiumInABox.com from Kurt and Sasha. So thanks a lot guys for the beer. This is a beer from Brewery Het Anker? Brewery Het Anker, which are known for the Golden Kadu series. I reviewed the Christmas one, which is an awesome Belgian strong dark ale. This is a beer they make called, I've never heard of it, called Maneblusser. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a Belgian ale, a golden ale, I guess, on 6%. And yeah, it's got some. It's brewed with sugar, hops, water, barley, malts, and yeast. It's 6%. That's a saying, and it's got some info here on the back that something like tells a story about the night of January the 27th and 28th of during the night of the 28th of January 1687, they talk about some kind of tower from Man in Belgium, I think, or something like that, that was on fire and was all red looking. It's something like that, correct me if I'm not wrong, but this beer is inspired by that event. So that's kind of interesting. But yeah, let's get it cracked open and see how it is. It's a red Het Anker cap. And we're using my Koelendrank glass because I haven't used that in a long time. So we got it poured here. And yeah, that definitely looks like a Belgian golden ale, like a single maybe. It's a nice hazy yellow color. Probably looks darker on camera, but when you hold it up to the light, it's a yellowish color, maybe a little bit of orange to it. It's got one finger off-white head, or off-white, sorry, bright white. So let's check out the aroma. Ooh, nice and fruity. A lot of fruity esters. Wow, I got a lot of pear and apple in there. And it's also got, as I find that in some Belgian beers, like a yogurt aroma. And it actually reminds me a little of a wit beer, because it does have a little bit of a coriander type of spice from the yeast. Or maybe a little bit of a tartness, astringency kind of. Yeah. That's basically it, but it's got a lot of nice bright fruits. Maybe a bit of melon to it too. Yeah, it smells good. There's sweet maltiness in there too. It smells quite kind of nice. Reminds me a little of a wit beer, but let's give it a taste, guys. Cheers. Okay, flavor isn't that fruity, unfortunately. The aroma was indicated a more fresh and real fruity beer than the taste. The flavor, or let's start with the body. The body is actually light. I didn't expect that, but it's a light body, chalky dry mouthfeel. It's got this black pepper kind of note in the back end, which is kind of interesting. I get that pepper note. I get a lot of that, like a spicy coriander kind of. Some caramel, maltiness, light graininess to it, sweet malts, sugary notes. There is some salt sugar notes, and maybe a touch of like a honey note in there too. Other than that, it's got some of the brighter fruits, some of the citrus, so almost like a lemony note, along with the green apple and pear. Get quite a decent amount of honey in the aftertaste. Flavor is kind of disappointing because the aroma was real nice, but it's still a pretty tasty beer. Not anything that's that bad or anything, but wow, that aroma was so nice compared to the taste. But it's still a fairly tasty Belgian ale. I mean, the only thing I really don't like too much about it is the fact that it's so lightly bodied. Could have used a little bit more body to it. But it's a nice refreshing beer though. I think this would be nice in the summer. But still this is kind of disappointing. Mainly because the aroma was so nice. It's been a while since I've had a beer that was like indicating something completely different than the taste. I'm kind of a little on the fence on this one. It's a good beer, but just that disappointment from the aroma actually pulls it quite a bit down. I was from the aroma just, I was ready to give it about 70 as a good beer, maybe higher, because I just pulled it quite a lot down because I was so disappointed in the flavor. And the carbonation is actually very, very mild. There isn't much carbonation in this, and it isn't past its best before date. That's in 2013. So, but rating wise, I'm gonna give it a 68, close to a 70. It's an above average beer, pretty close to be a good, tasty beer, but aroma really made it smell much more intriguing than the flavor. So yeah, guys, a 68 for the Brewery Het Anker Maneblusser. Not as good as I hoped for, but yeah, you get that sometimes. So yeah, thanks a lot to Kurt and Sasha for the beer. Remember to let me know what you think about this beer if you've had it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'm gonna say cheers. And I'm gonna see you guys in another beer review.